Statistics. Roland Fish. No, I'm looking for. There was some famous historical figure who was talking about uh, statistics, and he was saying it's whatever you want it to be. That's what it is. And so, on one side, the numbers don't lie, but the people do. It's focus, right?
Yes.
The numbers are honest, but the people are not. And what does the devil do? I mean, he wants you to think that you can cheat death. That's what the devil wants you to think. God wants you to embrace death as inevitable and accept it. The devil wants you to think of death as something very bad and something that you can avoid if you sell your soul at the right price to the devil. That's why the symbol for death it's the Grim Reaper. He's the harvester of sorrow. Yeah, that's why it's a symbol for death. And so when we look at this pandemic, there's a lot of talk about death. Oh my God, deaths! Oh my God, this number, they died, and he died, and she died, and there's all these death. That's the language of the devil. Because the language of love, the language of light, is the language of life. And so when you have this, panic, fear, death, oh my God, blah, 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 that's the devil saying to you, come here. I have a deal for you. I have a deal for you. I will give you more life. I will give you more time. But you must do something for me. You must
Piskat dulu, ya belum.
Yeah. You have to do a deal with the devil. Yeah, you have to sign a contract with the Reaper, and you can't trust the devil, right? You can't trust the devil at all. You can only. I mean, people have problems trusting themselves, right? I have problems trusting myself. I wanted to do it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I wanted to do it. So, yeah, there's a lot of the language of the devil. There's also a lot of very strange numerology as well related to that. But that's too complicated for me. My brain is very small, and I try to deal with what I can deal with. And so all this talk of death and fear and how we're going to save everybody. I mean, it's very deep philosophical, religious topics. How are we going to save everybody? We're going to save everybody with pharmaceuticals. Right. the works of man. You know, the work of man is just a poor copy of the work of God, right?
Mm.
We are not able to achieve being saved, salvation. Salvation will not come through vaccination. Vaccination will create a secondary level of problems because the vaccination is a mask, because it's not the origin.
Yes.
It doesn't deal with the source of the problem. And we can't deal with the source of the problem. Okay, well then leave it. Leave it. If you can't deal with it, leave it alone. Maybe we're not meant to deal with it like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's all a test. I still say, if you want it, take it. I think people need the choice. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know what's right for everybody. I don't even know what's right for myself. So I can't tell people what to do. But you have to understand why you are making the choices that you have made.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, maybe it will protect me and maybe I will live longer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should have thought about that 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, like the man hanging from a cliff by one arm is like, ah, shit, this is bad. Right?
Mm.
Um, we don't get out of the problem by creating another problem on purpose. We don't do that. Doesn't work like that, right? We get out of the problem by being honest with ourselves about all the things that we need to do and about who we are.
We will see. Wow.
Because, yeah, I mean, it's just hit me right now. I mean, all this, we're going to save you, we're going to save you, we're going to save you. Man has never been able to save man. The government has never been able to save man. Right? Man cannot give life to man. Man can only take life from man. That's such a powerful realization, right? We don't have the power to give life. It comes from something else, somewhere else, the force of nature. We don't really understand it, to be honest. Yeah.
Mm.
So a man or a woman can't. We have the opportunity to continue life, but we can't create life.
Yes. Yeah.
We can't. We,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, because the devil rules the world, we can only take life. When we understand that, we see that we can't solve this problem. It's beyond our human ability. We want to solve it. We try to solve it. We put a lot of time and effort and energy and resources and money into solving it. But it's really not our problem to solve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If wherever it came from, whether it's natural or man-made, I've got my opinions, but I might be wrong. Wherever it came from, if it was made by man, it's just another example of how man can only take life. He can't give life. And until we understand that government is coming to save us, it's like government is coming to give us life. Wait a minute, government can't give us life. It can't. like metaphysically, spiritually, biologically, practically, in no way can it save us. So it's funny. It's funny. I think we're all looking in the wrong place. Yeah, perhaps we should stop looking into our smartphones and our TV screens and into our politicians. And perhaps we should look to something else, somewhere else. And I say that knowing that there's a lot of good people doing a lot of good things, a lot of good people in government doing a lot of good things, a lot of people putting a lot of energy into helping out a lot of people. But I don't want to see people's energy wasted. And it's time to understand a lot of the limitations of what we can do as people. You see how we run around and we want to control everything? We want to micromanage all of the elements of where you go and when you go and how you go and why you go and for each person. That's not going to help us. Because the universe teaches us that once you understand things, they change. And what I mean by that is, the universe is made up of these particles, but these particles are made up of these particles, and these particles are made up of these particles, and it's actually not a particle, it's not really there, it's actually space, it's actually a string, it's a theory, it's a wavelength, and on it goes, down a rabbit hole to I don't know where, with information and humans not really understanding what it is that we're doing. And it's crazy. So for me personally, the religious elements that I talked about, it seems to make sense to me that if you can't control it, you're not meant to control it. That's not how it's supposed to work. And when your time, tick tock tick, when your time is up, that's it, right? Your time is up. That's it. Your time is up. Number 6, come in. Number 6, your time is up. And that's it. When your number is called, it's 88. Number 88. Where are you? Number 88. Come on, it's your time now. So, yeah. Yay. Welcome to dystopia, which is which is the television, basically. So, and that's why it's madness. That's just why it's madness. It's just not. It's not meant to be, right? It's like, here is a wall, here is a door. You can't walk through the wall. It's just not meant to be.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Through the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're looking for a magical solution, and we don't really have magic. We have technology, which is just a bad copy of biology. But we don't really have magic. Unfortunately, there is no Harry Potter school. There is no.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm sorry. There is no Hogwarts. It does not exist. But there are a lot of muggles. There are a lot of muggles. A lot of average people who don't quite see things. Yeah. And once again, and here's another point. Another point is there's this great rush to do it all quickly, right? And most things, not all, most things that are done quickly are not done very well. They and look back through history about all the things that were done quickly. Most of them were not done very well. You know, the products produced quickly are not really done very well. Good things take time. It all takes time. It all takes time.